Alright guys, welcome to the very first episode of my new series Lost and Found. This is going to be a mini series, probably about 3 to 5 shows just. Basically what I'll be doing is, every week I'll be doing one show every week. And I'll be picking a game that, in my opinion, has been lost, people forgotten about. And it can either be a game that got a lot of hype around it when it first came out, but people just forgotten about it, never played it anymore. Or it could be a game that was underrated from the get-go and never really got the attention it deserved. Today we're going to be doing Homefront. Homefront for me, I absolutely love this game. And it was really frustrating because even before this game came out, loads of people were saying this is going to be crap, it's crap. Loads of people were just writing it off before the game even came out, before they even gave the game a chance. And that really annoyed me. For me, this game was brilliant. And see if people actually give this game a chance. I mean, most people I know didn't even buy it. I mean, and if everyone had bought it and played it like they played COD, I would still be playing this game today. I mean, yes, it wasn't perfect, but it was brilliant. In my opinion, it was the perfect balance between Battlefield and COD. And I don't know, obviously some people didn't think that. But let's start anyway. So graphics. Graphics was the first thing that people didn't like about this game. And I can understand that. The graphics were poor. And compared to the other first-person shooters out, it wasn't good enough. But to me, you know, graphics aren't everything, and they weren't terrible. The graphics were alright. Oh, by the way, guys, the gameplay in the background, that's my very first game on Homefront in about 6 months. Actually, more than 6 months. But anyway, yeah, ages. And I did really well. Well, didn't do really well. I did quite well anyway. But I'm going off topic. So the graphics, guys, they could have done better. Admittedly, they were a bit lazy on that, but they weren't that bad. They were playable. One thing I would mention, guys, Homefront 2 is coming out in, I don't know when it's coming out, but Homefront 2 I'm super excited for because I think they're going to fix the two problems that, well, actually the one main problem that Homefront 1 had, and that was the graphics. Because they're using the Crytek engine or something. You know, the one that Crysis 2 used. Really good engine. One of the best engines on the in gaming at the minute. So apparently they're using the same engine for Homefront 2. So that is, and I think the same people are making it. I don't know, but something's happening on Homefront 2, and I have high hopes for Homefront 2. I'm getting mixed up now between 1 and 2. But anyway, so yeah, that was really good. Graphics, I can understand, guys. They weren't good enough, but they were okay. Game modes, again, another thing they lacked in. I believe they only had capture the flag, not capture the flag, sorry, ground war. No, not ground war, ground something. I can't remember. There was something where you had to like cap 3 parts of the ground, and then there was team deathmatch and skirmish. I believe there was only like 3 game modes. So it wasn't really good. They need to add like free for all and stuff in there, but I guess, you know, free for all in a game of that size wouldn't really work. So I can understand that, but they definitely do need to bring more game modes in there. Another thing was that I absolutely loved about this game, and that was the maps and stuff. I thought the maps in this game were brilliant. Like, these maps, in my opinion, are better than any of the COD maps and the Battlefield maps. These maps, they were perfect size. They weren't too big. They weren't too small. Especially for team deathmatch. I love team deathmatch in this game. It's, you know, it's a little bit bigger than team deathmatch in COD, but it gives you that more. It's not as like, it's not as arcadey, and it's a bit more tactical. And then the team deathmatch in Battlefield 3 is just like crazy spawns. But I really enjoyed team deathmatch, especially on the maps in this game. The maps in this game, in my opinion, were the best first-person shooter maps I've seen in a while. Really loved them. Plus the kill streaks. I loved how they used the kill streaks and how they worked the kill streaks. They had this. First of all, the kill streaks they used were quite unique, and they had some really fun ones. So they were kind of like COD ones, but they weren't so overpowered. But they're really fun. So it wasn't like Battlefield where I kind of miss kill streaks when I play Battlefield. So it was really fun, and also the way they ranked them up, I preferred it. Instead of getting, you know, 3 kills, 5 kills, 7 kills. What they would do is you would get like I think it was money or XP. Basically what you could do is you could save that throughout the game and get like a really good kill streak, or else you could just use it on like your, say, pulling out your rocket launcher costs money. So you could like avoid doing that, or avoid using the smaller kill streaks to get the bigger ones quicker. And that's what I love that setup. So it meant that people didn't really get loads of kill streaks. You know what I mean? I thought that was a really good setup, and actually COD should adapt something like that. That'd be really cool. Again, some people complained about how the weapons and stuff, how it was a bit clunky. Personally, yeah, it wasn't as smooth in COD as COD, but it was way smoother than Battlefield 2 was, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I can't remember if it was as smooth as Battlefield 3 at the minute, because I haven't played Battlefield 3 in a while, but I thought the smoothness was fine. I mean, I didn't feel clunky at all. To be honest, yes, it could have been a little bit smoother, but it was really sharp, in my opinion. It was smooth enough for me. So if it's smooth enough for me, and I'm quite fussy about that, I think it should have been smooth enough for most people. But guys, that's been my little rant about Homefront. In my opinion, one of the most underrated games in the past couple of years. Probably the most underrated first-person shooter out there at the minute. I absolutely love going back to this game today. Had a blast. I'll probably play a bit more in the future. And guys, really looking forward to Homefront 2. What is your opinions on Homefront? Why did you guys not give it a chance? Why did you stop playing Homefront? You know, tell me out in the comments, guys. This has been Lost and Found episode 1. See you all later, guys. Alright guys, in case you missed it, I did a video called What is Life? This is a bit different than what my normal topics would be. It was really in-depth, kind of about religion and a lot of different things. Basically, what is life? The answer to that question. And guys, if you missed that, it's really worth a listen. Click on the screen.